से HR बद्दी से, और हमारे साथ हैं हमारे आज के वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट मिस्टर संजय सूरी, एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर एंड CEO API। It's a great honor to host a chat with Mr. Sanjay, who is an encyclopedia of API manufacturing processes with a deep inclination to learn anything, everything, technical, non-technical, from experts to common person. So today, as our topic is going to be very interesting, because you are going to tell us your 5 secrets of success. So before you tell us your secrets, I want to know, how do you define success in your personal and professional life?
Yes, success is very important in everybody's life. It gives a lot of motivation, happiness, pleasure. So I thought, why not to have success as a topic so that everybody can enjoy this topic. Success is about achieving some predefined goal in a specified manner is a success. There are 2 types of success we generally talk about. One is on personal level, at home, in our family. So other type is at profession. You are a successful professional if you have a good job, you have a promotion every time, and you have a good salary, you keep changing and promoting yourself in the good companies. So you are a successful professional. But today my agenda is a little different from these 2 types. I will be talking more about organizational success, because definitely it will lead to the personal success and professional success also. But my discussion will be around organizational success, so I hope you will enjoy this.
So what is your first success mantra?
Yes, so if you Google the secrets of success, you will find different secrets, like they will talk about the strategy, the planning, all these things. But what today I am going to share with you is based on my personal experience, secrets which I have developed for myself, and I am sharing it with you. You will not find these secrets anywhere on the Google or in any book. So my first secret is prioritize. So first we should prioritize our work, whatever we want to do, because we are working in an environment where a lot of things are happening at a time. Everybody is doing multitasking. There are so many issues going at the same time, so many activities are going. So we should prioritize our work first, that what do we want to do first, what is having very high impact on company's business or any activity which is time bound. It also calls for a resource management, because everywhere we have limited resources in any organization with respect to the money, the manpower, the equipment, so other resources. So within the limited resources, priority is very important for us to have a greater success.
So how do you organize your work when you have to juggle with so many projects at the same time?
Yeah, this is a very interesting and challenging thing. We always struggle and juggle with a lot of things. So I will say there are 2 types of things. First, I will tell the general philosophy where people work. That is quadrant theory, that we define all the tasks in 4 areas: important and urgent tasks. We have to do those tasks at once because they have high impact on the company performance, and they are time-bound tasks. We have to attend immediately on those tasks. That is, and while deciding the priority, those tasks should be taken first. The second important is the important tasks which are not very urgent. Those are really important, but you have time. So those are the goals which are generally medium to long-term purpose. You can delay them or schedule them for future. Then you can park them somewhere and you can take up later on. Then you delegate those tasks. You don't have to do themselves because you don't need expertise. Your expertise is not required there. So you can easily delegate those tasks and keep out of your list. The last one is which is not important, neither important, not urgent. So those tasks keep bothering you and keep coming in between your way. You just delay them or delete them from the list. You should always focus on the important tasks, urgent one, and which are not really urgent. So you can divide it into 2 categories. Rest you can delegate or delete. But now I have made an Excel sheet on my computer, on my laptop. That okay, whatever comes to my mind, I just fill in my Excel sheet with that date, task, and which plant or which site it is, which department it is, who are the person I have to deal with, and what is the priority. So I assign 1, 2, 3 priority. So this is a long list of maybe 100 tasks with me as on date also. So every day or whenever I get time, I just go through my list and I keep changing the priority 1, 2, 3, and whenever, depending on the situation, what is important, urgent. So I keep 1, 2, and remaining I'll get 3. So I keep filtering them. So whatever comes on top, I start working on that. That is how I prioritize my work through Excel sheet. But you can do other techniques also. So looking at the globalization and the way things are moving, the businesses are moving. So my first priority is innovation. So I want to have my focus on the innovation, on the product side, on the process, on the systems, everywhere. It's not only innovation related to R&D. So I want to have innovation in every field, everywhere, because it is very important. If we don't innovate, we'll be dead. So because the competition is so severe in the market. So that is my first priority, to innovate in every area. I'll give this suggestion to everyone today also, all of you. I'll recommend we should innovate. Whatever we are doing, we should think on this topic, how to innovate in our subject. And the second priority for me is technology upgradation, because time is changing very fast. We have to improve our efficiencies, we have to improve our productivities. Newer and newer technologies are coming in the market in every field, be in the process or even in the R&D or in the HR, in the sales. There are softwares are coming, people are shifting to these things very quickly. We should also go for softwares and all these things to save on time. Any job which machine can do, we should not try to do it. Let the machine do it. We should do whatever machine is not able to do. So that is my philosophy. We should rely more and more on machines. Like AI thing is coming up, machine learning. So these things are coming up very fast. So we should also go towards that so that we save on time. The speed is very important in today's business. If we are on time, or whoever is ahead of others, so that company or that business will succeed. So from that angle, from that side, technology is important. And the third important is sustainable growth is my third priority. Whatever we are doing, it should be sustainable, be it a business or any process or any system, it should be sustainable. With my experience, I can tell that in the past, we have done so many changes, we have made some systems, we have developed so many policies, but today we feel that okay, we have not done everything right at the back end in the previous years. So maybe at that time we had a short-term vision or very small horizon. So whatever policies we made, sometimes we'll regret, okay, why we have made this policy. This is not working well in today's scenario. So we should have a long-term thinking, long horizon while making some policy or while making some decision. So it should be very, very long-term sustainable also, so that we can live long. And from environment point of view, these days our customers, our important clients, they are asking about the sustainable processes, our technologies and our environment, all those things. That also comes in the sustainable category. So basically they go hand in hand, because these are two sides of a coin, that priority and planning. I will say priority is what to do and planning is how to do. So these are two different things, but they have to go in parallel. Both are important.
Yes. So if you have to choose between your customers and your employees, who will be your priority?
You are expecting that I will say employees, but I will say I will choose my customers, because they are giving me business and they are telling me the market requirement. Once I know the customer requirement, I can easily give my direction to my employees. So customer first, because if there is a customer, there is a business. If there is a business, we can survive. So to my mind, employees is secondary, customers are first.
So customers are important.
Both are important.
Both are important, but customers are the priority. There are customers, then there will be business. If there will be business, then there will be employees.
Yes, technically. If we don't have priorities, we'll end up wasting our resources, delays, we will not be able to meet our expectation, and sometimes practically we face that our customers get dissatisfied because we are not able to fulfill our commitments. There are too many things going in our system. So it's very practical in any organization, especially with us where we have very limited resources, so priority is important. So it will have a lot of repercussions about the delays and the wastage of resources.
So what is this next one, sir?
Next one is also important. Once we have the priority, then to my mind, clarity of thought is very important. We should know what exactly we want. Basically, I am talking here is the purpose of that task. What are we going to achieve? That should be very, very clear. What is the purpose? And we have to be very, very specific while doing this task. We should be clear whole objective about our objective, and we have to do all the detailing. What are the all steps involved? What are the details of each step? What type of resources we need? How many people we need? What are the budgets? What financial support we need? What will be the returns, payback? All these things have to be calculated. We should be very, very clear. And sometimes we make wrong decision and we end up doing wrong things, and then we regret. So it should be very clear that what are we going to do. Otherwise, again, we'll have a midway problems or other things. So clarity has to be very, very important in this area.
How do you set your goals?
One, I told that it should have high impact on the company's business, and it should be really urgent. In this clarity of thought area, we can have a smart approach. When we say smart, means S stands for specific. The target has to be specific. M stands for measurable, and A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for time bound. So we have to have all 5 in a row: specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, realistic, and time bound. We should have this in a row. If we follow this theory, then even we can have a great success in our planning.
And what is the third mantra?
Third mantra is focus, focus, focus. In this case, most important is not to do list is very important. We have to have a list of things which we should not do it. So because we decide something, we plan something, and we are doing something else. It happens many times. We have meetings, long meetings, we decide so many things. Once we go back to our desk, then we end up doing some other things. So focus is very important. Not to do list is the new demand that we should have the task we should not be doing, and focus is really, really important. And my personal experience is that whenever you get free, you should again think about what is your priority, what is your goal, so that at least for top 3 important tasks, you should think again and again and focus there. And another thing I will recommend here, that when you start your day, you are fresh in the morning. Every day you are fresh, you are high on energy and peaceful. So first half of your day should go to your priority work, and maybe rest of the day you can say, okay, after lunchtime you can say, okay, I'm done with my priority work, and now I'm for the routine work. It's okay. Even if you spend 2-3 hours on your priority and you focus there, good enough for the business. The rest of the day you can spend doing your routine, your table work, meeting people, whatever. It's okay. So that is how I feel we should divide between important tasks and unimportant tasks. Because in business, as a seniors and as a responsible people, we have to deal with all the issues related to the personal level, employees issues and all those things. Those are also important, and for that we should keep second half of the day.
So nowadays there are so many distractions. Social media is there, family is there, competition is there. How do you keep yourself away from distractions and focus on your goals?
Yes, that is very important. I keep myself focused away from distractions. So I start my day with the planning. I don't leave home unless I'm clear what I'm supposed to do. So I never leave my home without planning my day. Because if I have meetings throughout the day, maybe some audits or some guests are coming, and I don't take up any bigger task on that day. Okay, I take it easy that okay, today I have meetings, full day meetings, no task. So that is how I plan. So I didn't take any stress on that okay, this is my priority, I can't attend the meeting, or I can't attend the guest, or I can't travel or something like that. So accordingly, every day, each day I plan according to the situation. So that is how.
So that is situation based.
So we are done with the prioritization, we are done with the planning and the clarity, the focus is there. Then the most important it's quite relevant to us is the connect. As Sushil also introduced the Connect 360 concept last month in the company. So that is my fourth mantra of success, that this is very, very important, because even if you have focus, you have to have connect, because I'm assuming that we are in an organization, hardly there are few jobs which are done by only one person. Most of the projects we have other departments involved, and sometimes we have a customer, we have outsiders, we have consultants, we have advisor outside. So it's a teamwork basically. So for that, connect is very important. In the connect also there are three parts. First is the clarity. There are three C: clarity, communication, and collaborate. So first C is the clarity. We have to have clarity of responsibility, that clarity of role, that who is doing what. Unless it is clear, then again we will have problem. Sometimes we define the project, we do the Gantt chart, or maybe we do the responsibility matrix, we do everything, but there are some gaps. We don't know who is responsible for this task. So we have to define the clarity, that what is the role of each one. Then we have to have communication, two-way communication, that we should inform each person that what is the role of that person, and we should have a two-way communication. We should get a feedback that what is happening. So there has to be a communication, otherwise we can't be very successful. And third thing is the collaboration. When we have multiple departments, multiple people, there's interrelated tasks. In some case, the beginning of the task will start with one person, then the second department will take up the next, like that. So in that case, the collaboration is important. Few activities we can plan in parallel also with the collaboration. So that is also very important, the connect.
So in the journey of success, it's not necessary that you get success every time. Sometimes you face failures also. So how do you handle failures?
I'll say failure is part of our life, because again, failure and success are opposite to each other. Where there is a success, failure will be there, and these are two sides of a coin. Either you flip, you get success or failure. You are bound to have either of them. And I'll say, even if you are failing for 80% times, you are failing and succeeding only 20%, even then nothing to worry, it's good enough. The failures is part of the whole journey in business and everywhere in our life also. If somebody is assuming that failure will not be there, then you are mistaken. So we should take failure as a challenge. They give us a lot of learnings, but we should be only prepared that if you have failure, nothing wrong about it. We should analyze. That is the most important thing. We should analyze what went wrong. That is the key. Once we know, then you will get another chance. Nature will give you another chance. I am a strong believer of nature, that whatever goes wrong, nature give you another chance, give you more time to correct. In business also, they are the same theory. Business will give you more chance to improve. So if you have failure, think positive, stay positive, just analyze what went wrong, how to set it right, and try it again. Definitely you will succeed.
So how did you handle those failures, especially in the business?
Business, yes, we have actual history with us. In 2003, we had a tough time in the company, and that lasted for 5 years together. Up to 2007, we were very bad shape, we were struggling. So I think at that time, our employees were also there, and the commitment level and the narrow focus, best utilization of your resources. We learned a lot in crisis, so that is the good learning period. That once you have problems, you have a tough time, that you learn more in that. And in today's scenario also, if you have a lesser time, you will perform better. If you have enough time, I think you will have less efficiency. So it teaches a lot in the tough times. So we learned a lot in those periods, and the commitment level of our team was high, and we had very good results in that time. So utilization of best resources, best way, and narrow focus is very important in your tough times.
So utilization of best resources, best utilization of resources, and bounce back ability of a person, and resilience of a person, that actually results in success. So whenever there is failures, there is work, there is stress also. So how do we handle stress at work?
Stress is in the air, I will say. It is everywhere. If you are not, if you are breathing, you will have stress. I'll say like this. So you have to be very careful. You have to isolate yourself from the stress. If you are not doing anything, you will catch up something. And there is social media, so many distraction. People are, going here and there. So you have stress. At workplace also, there's a lot of, sometimes not conducive atmosphere. So in that time, you have to stay positive, stay cool, and try to recognize what are the things causing you stress. So you should try to redefine your goals, or try to redefine few things and reallocate some tasks. So maybe you have taken some aggressive targets. You can slow down some of the tasks. Depends on the situation. So there is one saying also, a person is defined by the 5 people around him. So if you are in really stress, please apply this tool also. Who are the 5 people around you? If you can identify if you are not getting stress from your surroundings. So just on the lighter side. So that is another possibility that stress may come from anywhere. So we have to be determined for our task, and again, you have to be focused, you should prioritize, and you should have clarity of thought. So if you follow these things, there are less chances you will be in stress, because you have smart planning, all the things clear and responsibility is fixed, and you are communicating with the team, so there are less chances. Monitoring and review. For any project, for any successful project or any task, we have to have a regular monitoring and review, periodical review. This is very, very important. That will give you the progress, what is going on, what are the hurdles we are facing, how to redefine a few of the things or reallocate the resources. Sometimes we do something, we get to know in between that, okay, this thing is not happening, we have to change this. So that is why review and monitoring is very important. So it should not happen that we start anything, it will take 3 months to complete, and after 3 months we are looking at it, and then you see, oh, there are so many things. So this is also, again, with my personal experience, at least a weekly review is very important for any task. That will help.
Prioritize, clarity of thoughts and goals, and focus, connect and monitor. These are the 5 success mantras that you have followed. And now coming to your personal life, I know some personal questions.
I was scared of this.
So what is the role of your family in the journey of your success?
Yes, I'd say it's a big role in everybody's life, but in my case, especially my wife, Shaluji, has a very great role in my success. She's behind me. Whenever I reach home, I get food. In the morning, I get my breakfast, my tiffin for lunch, and other than moral support and social support from family and both my daughters, they have a very good support. They keep me telling the new things and keep motivating me and keep me in the positive streams, and especially my extended family also give me a lot of support. So it's a big role in my success. I am nothing without my family and my team members sitting in front of me. So everybody has a great role. Special thanks to my wife and my kids and my extended family.
So family also plays a very
important. They are sometimes my stress busters.
Yes.
When I reach home, if I'm in stress, so they get to know immediately that. So my daughter will say, "Mama, what's wrong? Is there any problem?" So immediately they change the situation and get me back to the normal life. Yes.
So what is your passion? What is your hobbies? What do you do in your free time?
Free time, I try to skip from here and there and try to focus on work. Work is my passion. I always keep thinking about work. So that is my passion.
What keeps you motivated?
Wow. So do you think I'm motivated?
Of course, you're so energetic, vibrant.
Yes. So I'll say my commitment to my work is my motivation. So I feel very much motivated once I know this is my commitment for my work, for my family, for my society, for everyone. So if you know your commitment, I feel you should feel motivated. This is my source of motivation, my commitment. No, I'm really happy about what I am. So I keep thinking about positive things. I I stay away from the things which give me stress. So I keep analyzing and filtering out the things which are not relevant for me or which are not possible, not achievable at this moment. I delay them. Okay. Suppose if you have to do something, there is no resources, no budget, no time. Okay, delay it. So that is how, by way of following these mantras, the happiness is the end byproduct, you can say, of these mantras. So I keep filtering, keep segregating the things, picking up the right thing. So I'm very particular these days that okay, what is my time availability, how many resources I have, what is my commitment, what is really important. So all those things put together give me satisfaction also and happiness also, which you can see.
So what is the secret of the fitness?
You think I'm fit?
Of course, sir.
Sometimes I feel that okay, I still need some improvement, but anyways, so thank you for the compliments. I have a normal routine. I wake up early in the morning, maybe at 5:30. I make a cup of tea for myself. I have a 1 hour exercise. I have a trainer who comes at my home, so I do 1 hour exercise. For everyone to understand about fitness in my way, today it's my day. I am explaining my way. So for fitness, I have a 4-point theory for everyone. Maybe you can try it out. Nothing to lose if you follow these 4 golden rules, which I have understood. And first, the foremost is you have asked about my fitness, but I am telling you, you can also try this golden rule. The first one is about the food. That is to me very, very important, or the most important thing, what food you are having. So you have to choose between quality and quantity. You can't have both. If you have quality food, maybe you can have maybe any quantity. Doesn't matter if you are having healthy food. But if your quality of food is not good, you are not having healthy food or you are having junk food, then you have to restrict to the quantity. You can't have too much of food. So have less food, and the timings are also important. In the daytime you have anything. Doesn't matter, but in the evening, at night, the dinner should be light and it should be early, maybe as early as possible. Generally, I take dinner at between 7 to 8. I'm done with my dinner. Whenever I reach home, first thing is the dinner. So early dinner is helpful and light dinner. Up to certain age, you can enjoy. There is a free luxury that health is not an issue. Up to age of 40, 45, you are done. You can have anything or do anything. But after certain period, you have to focus on the food. That is the key, main thing. The second thing is quality of sleep. I'm not talking that how many hours you sleep. Doesn't matter you sleep 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. The quality of sleep is very important. If you are having a sound sleep of maybe 5 hours, 6 hours, it's more than enough. You will have a good life. You will be very healthy. Sound sleep and good quality of sleep is very, very important. And good food. And the third thing is a regular walk or some exercise, light exercise or a 40-minute walk. That is very important in the morning or evening, or some mild exercise. That is the third thing. And the fourth one is again created by my own, that you have to have sufficient quantity of water every day. Maybe 2 to 3 liter water is very, very important. If you are having all these 4 things which I am telling you, I'm very sure that you will have not any big issue with your health. You will be very fit and very healthy, very positive, and very happy.
So one more question. Nowadays, especially the young generation who are more enthusiastic, they want to achieve success very quickly, and for that they are ready to adopt the shortcuts also. So what do you want to say to them?
I think it's a very relevant question in today's scenario, because a lot of young people are coming, and it's a time for new age people. It has a 2-part. One is the success to the new generation, because early success, that is very much possible and it is in the market now. All the new ventures, we call them unicorns, and there are many examples where the young people have succeeded very fast. It is not written in books that okay, success will take time. It is very much possible that you can have early success, but for that you need to have maybe some great ideas, innovation, and good click of the opportunity. So you can have success early, but there is no shortcut to success. Either you have all the ingredients of success, the right product, the quality, innovation, resources, the timing, the market, everything. Then you have a early success. You can fast track success, but there is no shortcut without the all ingredients in place. So my message to the youngster is that there is a golden line again I am quoting here. So first be the best, then be first. Have you understood? First be the best, then first. So first you have to compete within yourself. You have to perform your best out of your ability. Whatever you are doing, every time you have to improve your efficiency. Whatever you have achieved, outgrow that thing. So then you will have a early success. You can reach to your goals very quickly. So you have to compete with yourself. You look at the sports person, the players who are competing with themselves. They break their own records. They work so hard and competing within themselves. So that is how they succeed. Same way, we have to compete within ourselves. Work hard and follow all the golden rules, 5 secrets of success. You can have early success, but there is no shortcut as such.
So, any message you want to give to our plant teams and to our teams regarding success?
The message is that first of all, whatever you have learned today from me, if you understand this, you follow this. Other thing, from company point of view, I'll say that we should aim for the higher growth, and we should all take the company to the next levels, because whatever we have done in the last 35 years, it's good enough for reaching here, but not good enough to move forward. So I'll recommend and request everybody to put in your best effort, do your best, and we should aim for the next level for the company, next higher level for the company, the higher growth and consistent growth. That is my message.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you everyone.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.